Hello, 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 and how are you? I'm fine, and I hope that you are too. Good morning, my name is Mrs. Canady, and I'm a storyteller. And I come today to tell you a story because I really enjoy doing it. The name of my story is called I Love You Forever. This mother held her newborn baby very closely and she rocked him back and forth, back and forth. And as she rocked him, she was saying, I love you forever. I like you for always. As long as I'm living, my baby you'll be. The baby grew and he grew and he grew. And he grew until he was 2 years old. And he was pulling books off the shelf, putting trash and stuff all over the floor, pulling things out of the refrigerator. He put tissue across the floor. He took his mother's watch and flushed it down the toilet. Sometimes his mother would say, this kid is driving me crazy. But at nighttime, when that 2-year-old was sleeping and it was nice and quiet, that mother would open up that room door, go over and look over into his bed, and she would pick him up and she would put him in her arms and she would rock him back and forth, back and forth. And as she would rock him, she was saying, I love you forever. I like you for always. As long as I'm living, my baby you'll be. That little boy grew and he grew and he grew. He grew until he was 9 years old. And he never wanted to come to dinner. He never wanted to take a bath. And when his grandmother would come and visit them, he would always say bad words. Sometimes his mother wanted to sell him to the zoo. But at nighttime, when he was asleep, the mother quietly opened that door to his room and crawled across the floor. And if he was asleep, she would pick him up, that 9-year-old boy, and she would rock him back and forth, back and forth. And while she would rock him, she was saying, I love you forever. I like you for always. As long as I'm living, my baby you'll be. That boy grew and he grew and he grew. He grew until he was a teenager. He had strange friends and he wore strange clothes and he listened to strange music. And sometimes his mother thought she was in a zoo. But sometime when it got dark at night, that mother got into her car and she drove across town. And if that light was on in her son's house, she would open his bedroom door, crawl across the floor, and look over the side of his bed. And if that great big man was really asleep, she would pick him up and rock him back and forth, back and forth. And while she would rock him, she would sing, I love you forever. I like you for always. As long as I'm living, my baby you'll be. Well, that mother got older. She got older and older and older. So she called her son up on the phone and she said, son, you better come and see me because I'm a very old lady now and I'm sick. So the son came to see his mother. And when he arrived at the door, she tried to sing the song. I love you forever. I like you for always. And she couldn't get any further than singing those 2 verses. But she couldn't finish because she was too old and she was sick. Then the son went to his mother. He picked her up and rocked her back and forth, back and forth. And while he was rocking her, he was saying, I love you forever. I like you for always. As long as I'm living, my mommy you will be. So when he finished and he looked and left his mom, the son went back to his house that night. Then he went into the room where his very new baby daughter was sleeping. He picked her up into his arms and he rocked her back and forth, and he sung the song. I love you forever. I like you for always. As long as I'm living, my baby you will be. See, this same man that was rocking his baby, he was a little boy. And his mama took care of him. And she would rock him and sing to him. But his mom got older and she got weaker. So then it was his turn, the son, to help take care of his mom. Now, what I would like for you to do, for being such good listeners, is squeeze yourself real tight and give yourself a big hug. Thank you. Bye-bye.